Welcome back to DDO the Promised Land on the Cormyr server. Just having some drinks in the Rusty Nail. Hopefully I was doing responsible things like selling and making holes in my backpack to put goodies in. Summon the box cat. Gonna go buy a hireling. And then we're gonna do another marketplace quest that I am really fond of. But before we do any of that, I see that I have mail. That mail could mean I got junk back that did not sell, or it could be I'm going to go show up and have tons and tons and tons and tons of plat. Let's solve some of these mysteries after we get our... Ooh, mysterious remnants. They are so mysterious. Alright, we're risking jumping right past a bunch of quests here, but I need backpack space more than I care about staying at level 6. And I am so fast. I think I saw myself on a horse, but I did summon things. Oh my gosh, that's real. You can summon things and the horse comes back. Alright, since we're here, let's get the favorite hireling of mine. I could go up a level, but man, I like Unruled Torval, and I am never afraid to run hirelings past their life expectancy. Storm sounds really sweet, though. Like a lightning stroke, this holy war-forged warrior assaults his foes with spell and blade and leaves them reeling. Well, that seems like it could be good. And if you dismiss hirelings, that's not a description of his job. So he's got lesser restoration, mass aid. We'll never say no to extra hit points. But man, we know what we're getting with her. On the deal. Sounds like that sword from Lord of the Rings. Or something like that. Let's see. Which one do we take? Storm sounds cool, but so does that one. I don't know. We already know it, and we won't have to move from inventory onto the bar. That's, I think, the tiebreaker. I don't have to click extra times. One thing I was thinking about doing was like, do I form a party and run the raid? I like the raid at level 6. Alright, let's see if we got money. Oh my gosh, an auction sold. How much money is here? 4,200. What did... I sold a docent. Nice. More money for a ship. Anything have attachments on it? Nope, let's delete them so it looks more... Well, that was nice to see happen. I have a feeling I'm going to be getting back some of the other stuff I put up. That's alright. Like, it's hard to know a brand new market. Hey, Basil. Governor, what's up? I'm just talking like that because Basil seems like a British name. No offense. It's just, like, it's either that or Italian, because it goes really good with tomatoes and you find it in spaghetti sauce. Alright, send me to your task. There's a big spider and a bunch of other spiders and scorpions that we need to deal with. Hold on. Just want to make sure I loaded it up. Hold on, we gotta do this too. I'd get ship buffs, but I got no ship. Alright, this quest is always something because the pets act a little bit funny in it. Your pets and your hirelings aggro on junk that's like all over the place on other levels, and they somehow are able to see through walls and see it. Or maybe they fixed all of those problems and I can rest easy from now on. Alright, buff us all up. And I will do the thing here shortly. Get my shield spells up. That one's got base to it. All right, can I do this cold? Nope, not even close. I did boost up my stuff. I might as well drink some potions. Holy moly, 7 minutes? Well, I started past the thing. I got one more way to get it going higher. Arcane spell failure. It just never ends. Oh, and the reason I have arcane spell failure now is because I had this rough plate and I couldn't find any better plate. So now my AC is high. But it's still not where I would love it to be, but it's what I got. So yes, I know there's a trap. I can already hear the spiders. He's probably got a reaper in his belly. Nope. It didn't do the thing. And the thing that I wanted it to do was I remember this quest. So this is a quest I do really, really like. And I remember it from the days where this was, I think, one of our very first encounters with the eggs. And it was just like, oh my gosh. What do you do about all these eggs, you know? You want to break them, but you were too close. They turn to spiders. If you're too close to step on them, then you have the other problem of they poison you, and you're always getting poisoned. Poison was a lot more of a serious problem back in those days. I mean, a lot of the debuffs were curses, everything would last forever. And it kind of makes you want to go, hey, devs, I get it, but it would be nice if you could improve the Silver Flame favor, because nobody goes and like you would get blinded, and blinded was a permanent problem. And I remember having a friend. I'm totally lagging big time here. All because that person had to die from a blazing bones. I'm blaming them because it wasn't until that text came up that we got freed. It was calculating, what should we do with this person? Anyway, as I was saying, back in the olden times, all of those things were permanent things. Like, you couldn't get rid of them. It wasn't like you could just, you'd have to help each other, because it was Dungeons and Dragons, you know, you're helping each other. And so a friend and I were playing, and he got blinded, and I had to lead him all the way to a tavern so that we could pay a lot of money to get that fixed. That looks like a... Hey, Zergo! You call him Froggo, but man, oh man, his name should have been Zergo McZergyPants. He's like always the first one running in and always the first one dead. He is the worst hireling in the pack. I mean, there's no doubt about that, but I just consider that his personality is like that person you pug with, and they run into a trap, die, you res them up, they run into the trap again just for good measure. And you know, and that's just how they are. They were born that way, and you can't fault them for it. I mean, it's a... So Some people are just that way. Just have to accept them for the flawed human being they are. Alright, team. Any Reapers up there?
Descending into the unknown.
Whoosh! I don't remember if I have Featherfall. I do not, so that's why I was taking the safe route around this thing, because I look fast though. Normally, if I had something good, I would just like chuck it down there like this spell. It looks cool. Alright, jump. It would be smart of me. Oh, nice. Got some little cute numbers there. Alright, I did not see a message about having to deal with a gargoyle. Still want to get the... Oh, dang it. Get the sack, get the sack. Alright, switch weapons to... Nice, got a crossbow. Wait, what did that say on the cross? Look at all the treasure, it's just everywhere. Fox's Cunning, which is fantastic, because I just drank one of those and I got one back. It was like a freebie. It's like going to the bar on 2 for night or whatever the heck they call that. I don't know, 2 for 1 drink specials. I don't go to the bar much, so I've only heard rumors. You sensing the one around the corner? Alright, let's get this back in. We still have 40 seconds. Oh no, we're lagging like mad. There we go.
A dangerous-looking spider crawls in the shadows, hungry.
Come here, sack. Ooh. I did shoot them. Oh, yeah, that's right. We gotta give Venom Sack. Yeah, this is the quest. That's one of the reasons I cleared as much space as possible, because there's so many extra bonus items to get picked up in here. And then at the end of this all, I will still be able to get I believe a Cat's Grace or Fox's Cunning. I don't remember if I turned that on. But Fox's Cunning, I think, has helped me get... Oh, let's not forget our... important things here. I get sidetracked and end up... This quest trained us for Three Barrel Cove, although Three Barrel Cove never really looked like it did in the original days. Or, you know, it was completely different. Sometimes you want to go like, hey, does the fire actually hit your target even from way up here? Like, we used to sit here and just range those little scorpions all the time. Because they were so nasty in the day. I mean, you get shredded by a scorpion. Nothing you could do. You just take your beating, and this was always fun. I mean, this quest is just so interesting because it's like one of the first quests where you're like, oh my gosh, we got all these new interesting creatures to deal with that are horribly dangerous. And then, you know, and traps galore. I mean, it was like a rogue's dream come true. Yeah, see what I mean about them fighting everything? I don't even know what they're fighting. Are we next to the main room? I never thought much about it because I just like live with their inadequacies. It's just one of the things you gotta turn off when you're dealing with hirelings is any sense of like you just love them for the weirdos they are. It's like, what on earth are y'all doing? It's like pugging with a bunch of 5-year-olds. Like, oh, I want to do this. Nope, let's go kill these things now. All right, let's go look for treasure. I mean, they're just all over the place, right? It's like 5 seconds. You want to disable traps, and then they leave the traps undisabled, and then you're... Oh, that was a nice hit. Nice hit. I wish you got a breakable bonus for the eggs. I don't think you get anything other than the satisfaction of getting egg yolk all over the place. Like, boxes are like mini slot machines. Am I gonna get something out of it? Look at all the stuff. Like, you could be rich. Eggy wags. I would like to smash them. Oh, burn your webs. I wish you could, like, activate your rune arm, because I should be able to burn the webs. I did, but I mean, after is way too late for my taste. I think you should be able to, like, Batman and just kind of...
Though there appears to be a way through the spikes.
This is the best... Trogdor the Burninator. Owl's Wisdom will be handy when we need it. Oh boy. Yeah, I remember the poison room that's coming up, and maybe some of you know this, but the poison room was like, oh, it was so nightmarish to try to get through, especially when you don't know how the mechanics of the whole thing, and you're just going, man, I need to get out of here, and everything is shooting you in the face and nearly killing you, and there's no shrines to speak of in this quest. These things are so loud. It's like, I just remember going, oh, these pokey floors are a nightmare. What are we gonna do about them? Don't you trick me, I need to get over here. There we go. Just had to get those things to be quiet. It's fun the first few 100 times, but then it gets really monotonous. Alright, so I always have a pattern I do these in. I start here and then I work my way around the room. Give myself a jump potion there on 3 as usual. Dang it! Well, this just changed my plans slightly. Alright, while we're here, can I even find it? I'll search here. I don't think I'm going to be able to see up top. But I can no longer take the route I just took. Alright, so we're going to path this differently. I need to turn these ones off so I can get back to where I started. Alright. Alright, that is still open. Looks like the other one over here is okay though. Come here, haster giver outer. I need an extra big run speed because I need to make it across that gap. Ooh, there we go. There's boxes everywhere in here, and I think there's only one that you really can't deal with. So you got one over here. Alright. Now that's usually about the extent that I go because I don't really... There could be another one. Something always tells me that right above that sack of potatoes over there is another one. Like, we can give it a go. I'm not against it. No, but I don't think I've ever found one. I think I've spent like a lot of time in this quest learning the ins and outs of all the trap box, and I think that's about all of them that we can deal with. I'll still give it a try. I mean, that way we can learn something together. Still like to take a path through the quest that, because I know this one down here. There we go. I'm not seeing anything, but it could be here. It seems like you'd have all of them disableable, but that one is just never, I've never got it, so. We tried, so I was not lying. There is no other way to do it. Hey, Black Widow. I usually let these spiders come to me. Because if they want a piece of me or the whole thing, they can come and get it. I don't do delivery. There's an extra fee for that. Oh, lordy, lordy. Look at that nasty looking one. It's like, oh, hi, Mark. Alright, so we didn't see the chest anywhere, which means the chest is probably around the corner and up and to the left. Because there's a random chest that shows up. It wasn't with the scorpions, which usually means it's over here, and then there's one other place. Those nuts are going off. Ice-warded bracers. You guys are beasts. Alright, so there's one other place that chest can be. But we didn't see it in the other places. That was a lot of gem sounds. Anyway, this chest is always here. It's just, like I said, it appears in random spots, and I don't know where the other one is. I want to say it's coming up and out in the other room. Oh, where's the collectible that you... Oh, I just picked it up. What a dumb dunce. Doomkopf. And I didn't even get all the gems. That's a case of the server being faster than my reflexes. Alright, so I got that lever, Did I not flick the one that's over here? Oh, for crying out loud. That was just perfect. Yeah, I didn't flip this one because I was busy pontificating or something. Or monologuing. Let's look for the polite words to what I was doing. I was monologuing. This channel is just one big continuous monologue of Useless information. Look at that. I'm earning back potions that I'm drinking. This is like...
Cobwebs here are thicker, as if a more potent silk were being spun by the spiders.
Sorry, I know breakables seem like... Froggo, do you want to try to blow the box? No, I'm just kidding. I would like to make it through the trap. Now what I'm really worried about is the rust monster. That's like still one of the scarier things in here, and I'm always playing a Warforged a good percentage of the time. Which is why we're jumping around here and making sure all our power's on. That was kind of to ward off the rust monster. That will be useful sometime. I know, I'm kind of... Hey, Spider Queen. Oh! Box Cat, you are so dumb. I understand what it was you were trying to accomplish, and kudos for that. But the execution didn't go as you expected. You know what? Now we need to get the higher end version of the spell. He keeps getting so many hit points. Should I just maximize this? It's not like I use it all the time. So maybe it's worth maximizing just to get, like if I have to cast it 30,000 times, then you know, we're not... Yeah, I'm not putting points in repair, but okay. Yeah, I mean, Boxcat had the right idea. We used to use that trap all the time to try to get rid of the spiders, because spiders were no joke back, like I had mentioned probably in yesterday's stream, the brown spider princes. They were wicked. There's a shrine in this quest. There's just no getting to it. Well, how did he get to be a champion all of a sudden? I meant to do that. I think this was the chest that I'm thinking of, but I don't know. This chest, there's always a couple of chests in here, because Varg or whatever his name is always in here, but... What's his name? Viragon. Oh, now I resized that. There's a few pixels. Alright. Come on. 6-1. Where are you? You goofball. Alright, we're not getting that until we're... Oh, Lord, a stone guard. Those are the worst kind. Twin stone guards? That's ridiculous. Alright, well, one thing stone guards are is going to kill me is what's going to happen. Their electricity. Stone guards are not a big fan of electric stuff. Criminy. I thought we were going to get downgraded to a soul stone. Yeah, we're going for 100% on protection from evil. I like protection from stone. What? You always get the bonus for doing all of these. What have I done wrong? Okie dokie. There's one up here. I think once you kill the queen, the sacks don't turn into creatures anymore, but this is the only breakable that... Like, I broke things like crazy. Give me this. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get what I wanted here, because I thought you could, like, everybody always waits and I always wait and I break all the things and then I pick up the sack. Oh well, I'm not gonna, like, yeah, we only got one of the named things, I think, because you get a rust monster, you get that spider. So we'll get a potion. I don't remember which one we'll get. Yeah, Cat's Grace. And how's our guild doing for renown? Oh, we still got a ways to go to get to 10,000. And how much? I'm pretty sure by the time you get to level 10, if you're doing questing really well and you're getting lots of money, then you have enough money to get the ship and a buffer. So I think when I did this on, oh, what was it? Another account. I got the ship for, and I was able to get. I have all 4 buffs, and that's the only character on that server. So I know I didn't have any means of getting money to myself. So I clearly got it from other means. This could be useful. I'm looking at this cloak and I'm thinking I might want to take it. Because I wouldn't mind having more whiz. I mean, what are my saving throws? So with this on, my will saving throw is decent. But with this on, I would get up to a 15 wisdom, which would make me +2, so I'd get another +1 into it. And then with my luck, or not my luck, but my resistance, that would give me another one. And then if I get lucky cape, that would give me another one. And I would, because if you start to get out into the sands, and that we're nowhere near the sands yet, but having like 13 or something in some of these, I think the will save keeps you from getting feared too easily. But I think if you have spell resistance, maybe that blocks it too. So there's always a possibility of that. I can't remember if that's a thing. I think it's a thing. So otherwise we got this blasting necklace, which is not what I want. This mithril is not going to get me better armor class. Rough plate has a weird amount of armor class on it because anything else I've paired it up against, even higher level armors, it was ridiculously better. And I'm like, okay, well then I guess that's what we're wearing for now. So yeah, I lost a little bit of constitution because that's what I had on my other breastplate that I was wearing, and but I took the hit to gain the mythic armor boost and fortification, so I gave up some HP to get some fort. And like I said earlier, I'm not sure I really want to be in the business of buying augments for level 1 gear. I mean, if it was like something I thought I was going to live here permanently on this server, I would, but this is kind of the FOMO of things, right? You want to see what's the new server like. And while I'm there, should I do something interesting on it? And so the answer obviously was yes, and here we are. I think I'll take this. Like, this will boost up, like, we're working our way towards, like, do I even have points to spend? Like, the next thing I want to get is right here. And so I want to start putting points into the imbue dice, so we start getting electrical damage. So then my electric spell is going to be non-existent, but being able to get some spell stuff will hopefully start to put these up. So let's look at them and lock these in your memory. 2950. My fire is good because I think because of the rune arm. Oh, and one other piece of gear I have, I think. But our electric is lacking, and so I think it's probably the cloak I'm wearing too. Probably has electric on it, doesn't it? Yeah, it's got acid absorption, which, well, I would like that. I think, no, Basil, give me the cloak, and then let's put it on. See how much of a boost we got. Does it only boost universal? No, it's spellcraft, and I thought spellcraft had an overall effect on everything. Nice. And I got the extra will save, so now I'm sitting really nice on my saves. And one of the things I usually take is a saving throws with my int. I think it's like insightful reflex. So that's something I should be looking out for at some point. Yeah, I don't plan to run through trash, but sometimes you get hit with lightning bolts. Yeah, well, so that's where things are. I plan to start putting some points in this. Oh, but dang it. So I put the spell thing on. Yeah, we did get 6 more in all of our stuff. So that's, yeah, that was worth it. We're boosting a lot of things that we don't need right now with our gear. So, but we're always looking forward to this is coming. I want to get this, because this would be nice. We'll be imbued, and this will be imbued with both acid, rust damage, and electric, depending on what we're shooting. So when we get to constructs in the near future, we'll be taking care of that. So, woohoo! Alright, what else should we go take on? Because that was a pretty good challenge. Suppose we can sell this gear off. And we'll do one more. I think Cerulean Hills is where I'm gonna be. Let me get on a horse so this isn't so I can get up here. Hair. Look at all of this stuff. I don't like con on a shield. I'll just sell it normally. I could be deconstructing these items, but that might be folly at this point. I don't know. I still wouldn't mind crafting, and I have been deconstructing things. Somebody might like this if it's impulse and repair lore. Always drives me nuts when you get lore that is not in accord with what you like on your weapon. But you know, somebody could need this, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just sell it. I don't need that, so I'm gonna get rid of that. That's a level 1 gear. This is medium armor, but it's still not better than what I got, so into the bin with ya. I may hold these. Holy smokes, that could be good. Like, I know I like having the Reaper bonus to magic resistance rating, and it is really helpful in the quest. So here's where we are outside of Reaper, and 3 more, so I'm at whatever I get from Reaper plus this, so 23 and 14. I mean, it all seems good. So maybe I'm going to hold those, sell the gems, sell the oil because I can't use it. Nash Braga's farm's going to be really an adventure. Like First Life Reaper, but we're going to do it anyway. Because his roof is perpetually on fire. And we do need water. He's got water, and we're not going to let it burn. Shao Kahn. That helmet looks boss. I don't like the... I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to... Look, it was a gift, so I'm not going to be too critical of it. But I just don't personally like it. It looks like a grasshopper torso. The dragon armor that we got. It's kind of weird on the front end. It just looks like you're a grasshopper. Like it's got that big old bubbly thing that hangs down below your belly. And it just reminds me of what a grasshopper would be like if like it had a human head. Hey bugbears, I'm gonna take advantage of killing all you and getting some I haven't looked at my monster manuals. Well, we did once in that one episode. And I am notorious for neglecting important things like, hey, do you have anything useful in the monster manual? Like, why am I doing this? I just want to get some bonus XP and maybe we can level soon. So I don't plan. I'm not. I'm more interested in getting to 20 for sure than I am about just like, oh man, I gotta get every single quest. I will. Well, I won't. I will be attempting to do Feywild. But I don't think that prevents me from getting into, like I can teleport to Feywild, so I don't need to do the quests out here, although I do like the quests out here. I do like the items that you get from out here. I will not be fighting a magma brute. Unless I'm completely prepared for it. I don't know, we'll have to play that one by ear. It's such a tough quest. I think it's a real skill tester. And while I don't always die in it, I think I have died in it once by not being prepared for it. That's not something I like doing. It's better to be prepared. Alright, so stuff doesn't spawn until you get up there. I don't know if I ever got this on. Let's know the angles. Because this quest to me is a little bit of a... I don't remember what they shoot in here, but I don't want to... So they trigger real soon. Yep, there they are. Box cat, I'd really prefer if you didn't Zerg. That's a demon soul, fool. And we're gonna be about controlling the battlefield, not about I don't have augmented Get him, team. Alright, so we're just gonna take our sweet time in this one, because there's no point zerging through our first lifer. And hi dog, would you like some meat? I don't normally rescue the dogs. I've tried and it's just like they die on me. It just honestly makes me feel better about, like, okay, good, because now I don't have to escort you around. That was just a display of my power. Hopefully, like, you know, it's like a sign they respect power. We are on Reaper, so I should be a little more respectful of their power, I think. Always casters. Oh, always Plague Reapers. Plague Reapers before. Oh! Stop spamming that nasty spell on me. Now you'll notice in the last quest we conveniently got one potion of lesser restoration. And you're probably going, yeah, well, if you were a good player, you would have a whole stack of lesser restorations. And you would be absolutely correct in saying that, but I'm not a good player. I am a very mediocre player. There you are. I'm also not too proud to just stand around and wait for it, but now we have a shrine to work with. And that was the whole point of this exercise, was to get up here and break all their junk. Could get some ham. Alright. You get a fall down, and you get to fall down. Alright, I just need to get their boxes out from under them. Game! He slid and fell on his butt. That's so funny. I don't even know where all that healing came from, but they care about Illyri. Alright, I'm gonna do the old stand behind the tree because they're all... You should... Roar! Here's some fire. I don't know what they're doing, but I need to get that bolting throwing guy out. There we go. Ranger, you need to stop. You're hurting people. Crying out loud. Oh man, all that extra XP sound. Alright, so let me heal up the team. Because I love doing crazy stuff. We're gonna bring down all the Reapers and all of the people, and we're gonna pull them back this way. Look at the size of that guy. Ah! No thank you, I don't want what you're selling, bud. Hey, how about I turn on some powerful shots and actually try to do damage to people? I know, Illyri, you're the hero of this team. Yeah, and see the other guys, they're like, okay, I don't respect you at all. I'm not gonna, like, come and get you directly, but... Well, you know. Anyway. Again, you've heard me say it 1,000 times, and I'll keep repeating it until it's second nature. Whoa! So, control the battlefield and then you can succeed. Especially if you're just a little untwinked first lifer. Just my advice, you don't have to take it. This is ham, but we're gonna open it anyway because I could be wrong. Nope, delicious smoked ham. Deadly goggles. I think I have other... that belt I have has deadly on it. Super deadly. Yeah, that's the one thing that drives me nuts about the such and such. My team is not going to be effective here, so they're just gonna go right here. I need you out of the range of evils. I'm gonna spawn these guys. Yeah, they used to not do crazy crap like that, but now they're like, you can't just sit here and shoot us. You're gonna have to actually work for your food. And like, you can juke and stuff, and you almost never get hit in this game. Like, especially by rangers. Oh, the server's lagging to cheat. That's BS. It did that just so it could get a hit on me. It's like, you cheater, knock it off. And so it just got angry. Yep, I'm over here. Don't worry. I'm looking like a complete dork. Alright. So we got rid of them. I'm just giving myself a little time to do that. Oh, Oh, you're as cold as ice. Alright, now you're... oh, that's right, they're barbarians. I was like, why do they have DR? But they're barbarians. And I'm slow. Alright, so we're gonna have guys up here. Just trying to expose as little surface area of myself as possible. It's like a cockroach, you know, you want to have as many things on various sides of your body as possible. That way you don't get squished. I stopped right into that one. Alright, I really would like to use my... Ellery, there's dogs coming and we need to be responsible gamers. Not in the, I think I hit... Don't goof around like that, you fools. I need to be aware of what's going on in this battle. I'm the general here. I appreciate you notifying me of next time. I think the dogs spawn. I don't think... like, I think you gotta go... Like, this is really tempting fate. Yeah, here we go. I think if you're in dirty water, you should take a whole mess of electric damage. Just saying. I always like to do all of the quests. I don't know why. Sometimes I'm a chicken. Sometimes I say I'm not going to do it, and then I do it anyway. 6. 1, and there's a shrine up there. I'm trying to hit all the keys on Agnes, and I don't have them on this character. Oh, no, 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 no. You're Skyborn. Like, that's almost as bad as a Dragonborn. Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin. Alright, this is a good place to take a rest and write about my adventures. I think I've been putting points in heal, so even healing is fine. Alright, Feywild Muse, thank you for not being a pill. Gotta take this quest seriously. We're first life silly folk. Pretending we actually have anything at stake other than pride. Might as well drink these pots. I did buy them so I would have, like... I forgot, he gives me a little buff. I bet we're getting a little bit higher percent. Yep. Yeah, it's called not knowing what you got until you're not using it. Now there are more up there. We may wish to dispatch with them. Yeah, I knew you were there. I was looking for you. So they do 10 damage most of the time. I know you're going for the healer. You think I'm dumb? Yeah, Feywild Muse. Oh, commanded. Nice job. Alright, we might be able to see the little dogs from down here, but we don't want them. I don't know, maybe my spot's just not high enough. You can get them to either come up and try to get you from over here, or you can just like not tempt fate, you know, and just like stop being a jerk and try to take out the Mark of Chaos Cleric. Hi, Mark. Oh. Yeah, you want to stay mobile with one of them guys. Oh, and there's a cruelty. Please don't have a bow on you. Alright, do I not have this? I got that. 2. I was never afraid of that guy. You should have been clericing. You're literally a healer. You could have, like, stopped yourself from dying. Okay, where are they? No, you're around here somewhere, dogs. Oh well. Moment of truth.
Smoke rises.
Oh, that sound kicking in just kind of.
To save Nash's house from the flames.
Yeah. I remember this quest the first time I did it on Reaper when I was when Reaper first came out. Oh my goodness, it was all the quests were terrifying. Reaper has gotten easier. We can say it. It has been made more approachable. There's nothing wrong with that.
From behind the house as the flames go out.
Oh my gosh, we did not handle this well. Yeah. See. Yeah, that was the mistakes were made. Six. I'm looking for my Reaper shot, and I'm like, I have no Reaper shot. How's my team doing? Don't you dare do that.
The local wolves will think twice before raiding another farmstead in the Cerulean Hills.
Alright, let's collect our goodies. There's some things around the area that I would like to get. Is there one back here? Maybe I already grabbed it. It's not where I thought it was. Hey, I don't have a bauble. And this one's pretty crude, but I could probably use it. And having an intimidate skill is never bad when it's like you can there's quests that require it and any little boost helps. Oh, we're putting it on. That better be a trinket and not a necklace. Nice. It doesn't boost us any. I mean, it did act like it boosted us, but yeah, we're at 38. But the cool thing is I guess if it all comes down to it, and I really need more for it, I can always get super hopeful. Oh, so here's where we stand with in Reaper quests on. So I get that bonus MRR from the one thing I took. So we're 21. What made me think I'd be at 23? I don't just give away Reaper stuff. It's one little bit at a time that you get better. Huh. The wolves are howling. But yeah, getting it to 11. I think I'm already at 11. So I don't know. I thought this was supposed to boost us only on Reaper. Where is it? MRR. Is this not working then? So I get +1 to saving throws, which I'm not getting. Or is this Reaper bonus always active? I thought it was only active in Reaper quests. Hold on. Now it's time for observation. Huh. So I'm getting the +1. Oh! So I got the mythic boost. That gives me to 5, and then I am getting the 3, but it's permanent. So even outside of questing, I'm getting that bonus. Not what I'm shooting at, I'm just clicking. I know it's really so quiet in here. Nash is gonna really like what I've done with the place. You'll have to clean up the skeletons, but at least the roof isn't on fire anymore.
A dusty caravan blocks the road to the west.
Hey, Nash Braza. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, Constitution 4. Like, that's losing AC. Can always pull that spell in to give me one more AC. So I'll be back at the AC. Then I'll only have 25% fortification. The Mythic does absolutely nothing because I got bigger Mythics. But then I will get hit points back from the belt I lost that had hit points on it. What else do we got in here? So we got Scale Mail. I'm not a cleric, so I don't need Hallowed, but it does give us some combat mastery. But this seems like a no-brainer. It's got Magical Sheltering 8. I'm getting more and more sold on this thing, and I get some healing amp out of it. Yeah, what's not to like? Anything Vorpal? Repeating. Yeah, I mean, I like a lot of these things. This was worth doing. It took a while, but I'm not complaining if you're not. Yeah, let's give this a try. Let's put on our new pants and like I know I'm losing fort, and I've been running around with no fortification before. And we'll see where things land. So I'm going to go to 26 AC, but I can get back to 27. You know, and this thing, like, ta-da, now we're at 29 because we're getting, that. But let's look at the character sheet because now we're getting somewhere with our, wait, what did I lose? Wasn't I at 21? So does this really do only a factory? I'm so confused by what I'm experiencing. Let's put this back on. Oh. Alright, so where did my hit points go? Let's look at this again. Like, I guess heavy plate just has built in. Oh, I think I know what's going on here. Control R. What does this word say on it? While in medium or heavy armor, get +4, +6. Yeah, so we get +4 PRR. So I'm wearing medium. Does this tell me the breakdown? Or is that on AC? Like, I don't know where the breakdown would be on this, but I'm not liking... Like, so I'm up to 160 HP, which is very nice. Because my con is now way higher than my int. Maybe I should just drink bear potions and just stop hemming and hawing. This was nice armor until I put it on, and I do like having these up higher. So I'll take 12% less damage from anything, but I can always just have the policy where I'm just not going to get hit by spells. And that solves the MRR problem. Yeah, this will take some thinking about. Because I think maybe I'm losing too much. I'm losing 4 MR, and I can also make the claim that, well, I'm not going to get hit either. But I'm not as good as... I'm not getting hit by hits than I am about not getting hit by magic, because you can hide and fizzle spells. Like if a spellcaster over there, you just go, ugh, and the spell doesn't even hit you. Oops, I forgot. This is a new instance. We should go see if there's any treasure real quick. Like, we'll just... I heard a bag of stuff drop, and if we're thinking about doing collectibles, we should at least get serious about it. I see you. Oh, I think you're up on the hill. Might as well just get all kinds of XP. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at all the XP we're getting. It's just like ridiculous. Commit Orcus Horcus and just wreck all the Orcuses Porcuses. Yeah. I knew I saw him somewhere. I kept seeing him in the little bar. Just trying to collect those things. My favorite one to get is the guy up on that little ledge over there. He's funny because he just stands there looking like he's Zoom ready to launch himself off. Like, watch this. It's like, don't do it, brah. You don't have to end it. I'm just kidding. Wow, did you see how hard I clobbered him? 89 points of pierce damage. And luckily he had the damage reduction, so he, you know, otherwise it would have been humiliating. 90 points of damage by a first lifer.
You're fairly certain none of the items being discussed were legally obtained.
This cave was always pretty terrifying. I'm gonna fire you guys. Ooh, I almost never get this guy. I was destined to go loot running. Let's just grab these. I mean, I'm not gonna load up on arrows. I think there's still a couple over here. They like sleeping. Who doesn't? Yeah, we'll just do a quick little lap around the Cerulean Hills while we're out here and see if we can't get any pretty items. Thanks. Alright, get on the horse and ride. Get off the horse and shoot the cat.
Hideous creatures line this white marble dais.
Bard. I think the only bard life I have is when I just caked my way right through. Or, you know, did the XP jump. It's like got to level 7 and it was like... In fact, one time on hardcore season, I rolled up a bard after I'd gotten all the goodies that I wanted to get. And I just jumped off and I tried to kill the bard. I jumped off a really high place over in the harbor, down onto the harbor floor. Went in-capped and woke up. It was so dumb I couldn't even kill the character.
Has long since collapsed.
Oh, that's how much I like bards. No offense if you're a bard liker. Like, maybe you don't like artificers, and that's cool. That's why they give us like a bazillion things to do. I've just never had luck at bard. It's like I can't figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. It's like, oh dummy, you're supposed to group with people. Now there must be some way to play a bard without having to group with people. I know I'd say I'm like the opposite of what a bard's supposed to be, but I'm like a loner bard. Jason Robard. Hi everybody, I'm just coming and start shooting your village up with a machine bow. Call me Rainbow, the artificer. Sure. Put your half-life on. I hope we get the little folk down in the bottom. Like get just a completion run right out of the gate. This one, like you gotta get into Cerulean Hills and get your XP at level 6 or you're done. Like there's just nothing you can do about it. You were up to no good there, Caster. And we got a different set of people, so I think we may have the little bugger downstairs. Because usually there's a couple of casters up here, so... Nope, I was absolutely wrong. They ate them already. That's probably the other ones were out barfing up his bones out back or something. That's why there was a different set of troops up here. Because usually there's a cleric, I think, up here and some stuff. But we did not see all of the expected foes. So maybe the types of foes that are up here mean nothing to whether or not he's down there. And you just get random groups. It's probably similar to that other cave on the other side. So let's go up here. Like we may as well just like kill our way there. Otherwise, what are we doing with our time? So let's make some action out of this. Could give him an eardrum busting. Undeal's so nice. That's why I picked her. I like her on my team. I'd pick her first anytime. She was standing there waiting for a party. You, get in. Get out of my dreams and into my backpack. I'm gonna have to get off the horse in 10 feet anyway when I see that. I gotta shoot this dog that's always over here. Now there wasn't a dog here, so maybe that means the scorpion will be in here.
The ground in front of this cave.
Nope. Just a room full of nasty scorpions and get us. Come here, scorpions. Come here, I need to show you something. Whoosh. So, while we're wandering around the forest or wilderness, I would like to give a shout out to Bear Party DDO. That is a fantastic channel. If you like this one, chances are pretty good you'll like that one more. So I would recommend checking out Bear Party DDO. Some of you know them, some of you don't, but if you don't, look at them. Because Mr. Bear Party is fantastic and he's much more
Legend says that when the temple was ransacked,
serious than I am.
cried a single tear up where it lay.
And by serious I mean he's you know, explaining his build and stuff and why he's taking this stuff. Me, I have no idea why I'm taking anything. I wonder why I even bother with enhancement trees half the time. I'm just looking for the lions, because you get a fiendish lion bonus out here. So I try to do that. Is just like we may jump right to level 8 and just start doing Alright, well I know you're up here.
Ruins
And there's usually one over here. Are you over here?
our way. Goddess of
Nope,
agriculture.
the rare was up there, I think.
From
So,
desperate farmers are still left, and from the looks of the land,
sorry, Twin Fang. Felt like a hunter when they go on a trip. One of those canned hunts, just not judging anybody. I'm just saying that's what this felt like. Open the cage, let me shoot him. Wasn't my fault he was sleeping. I mean, although he's a cat, so I guess it's kind of expected behavior. It's working as intended. Yeah, every time I do that, and every time it does not work. Hey, Grunt.
Tribe orcs.
I think we're getting pretty good luck with all the treasure.
from the loud, boisterous sounds coming from this cave, you guess there must be dozens of orcs inside.
Yep, dozens. Hold on, put your stuff on and then let me just burn you all up. That has such a weird arc to it. I'm not complaining, but it's just unexpected. Hey bastard, get in my pack. It's the only time you'll hear me say a bastard on here. Picking up a bastard sword. Try to be polite in polite company. Surprise! The horse ate him. Yep, doesn't eat oats anymore. He's a skeletal horse, so he's
This caravan has been
more into
moving
bone chips at this point.
Judging from the debris, this happened quite recently.
Rotted wood overgrown with several vines now resides where a majestic vineyard once stood. A paper label on the ground reads, Vintage, 978 YK.
That was just for good measure in case somebody was hanging out in the bush. Sometimes I do that. Who knows what they're up to? Probably using it as a restroom. If I were to venture a educated guess. Like that's where I would, like, these nice leaves give you good shelter, and it's not like they've got anything else to use. Get a little privacy, got a Orcs Illustrated. I'm cheating, I can see all the monsters down there. Holy cow. You're a wizard. Orky porky. Look at that guy's like full of swoosh.
Piled up here as a makeshift dam.
Yeah, we're level 7 now, aren't we? Should we go level up? Just don't ever want to let you stop watching this show. Like, just because I put an hour into it means you're just stuck watching it for an hour. No pause buttons, no nothing. So I'm trying to make this as compelling as possible so that you have no desire to leave. Like, what's he gonna do next? He's such a dope. I want to stop looking, but he just keeps saying dumb things, and I never know what he'll say next. Well, that's both of us. That makes both of us. I have no idea what I would say next either. This stuff just comes out. It's just non-stop. If I keep it in my head, I would go mad. Watch this, watch this. This is gonna be cool. Ooh. It looked better in my mind. No. Don't even think. Like, I'm just practicing my not getting hit. I made that a declaration that we weren't going to get hit. And by golly, I'm sticking to it. Alright, Pearl Drumling. Now we can still run her quest at level 7. And still get Reaper for it. I am not too proud to run quests over. If they allow it, I am doing it. But we're not doing it today. Or are we? No, we're not. Good. I should go do some push-ups or something. Can't sit at a computer too long without having to do push-ups. I'm always wondering, should I put anything into perform when you get up to... Like you could, you know, in Shirati we're going to end up going loud or going light. Whatever that means, go good or go light or go hard. I don't remember what they're called, but... Stay loud, stay good. Who knows? We could look, I suppose. I mean, nope, we cannot look. Can I even set it up? It probably won't even let me. Oh my gosh, you're telling me that I've got to go turn them all on. The only one I got is Macrotechnic because I've got no destiny? Is that why? I don't even know how the thing works. Like I said, it's amazing that I even can play this game successfully at all. It's surely by grace that I'm able to get through this thing. Man, my jump is extraordinary. Let's put some swim. Like, I can always use swimming. Like... The question is what am I getting, like, next? I can buy... I believe Lucky Cloak is a purchasable doodad. Stone Skin is nice, but man, oh man, the components are expensive, and when you can get a scroll to do the similar thing and being an artificer, you get some perks to that. And it doesn't feel good to take it as a spell. Like, I'm not too proud. Flame Turret is actually probably really good for us. I'm pretending like you're playing along with me. I mean, if you're watching, you're practically like my best friend. I mean, remove disease, obviously they make potions for that, but they also make hirelings for that. Like, you can get a disease and they'll just literally blick and you're like disease for less than a millisecond. Sometimes it'll be like 5 seconds, but they're usually pretty quick. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do the fire card.
Sighted off the coast of Stonereach, the mysterious Isle of Dread. Speak to Wolf, the gatekeeper in Stormreach Harbor, to learn more about this land of dinosaurs.
Alright, so now we've got a whole mess of action point to spend. What's this one say? Your equipped armor gives you one more armor class. Additionally, your equipped armor or docent grants you +5 physical resistance rating. It's no wonder I can never keep them even. It's like it's... And you get a -10% arcane spell failure so that when you're trying to cast Fast Feet, you won't fail so hard. And there's more. Your equipped rune arm grants you an additional +8 spell power. And why do I not have this? Is there something's preventing me? Oh, this costs 2 action points. Well, guess where the next 2 are going right after this one. That's right. Right here. Next 2 action points. We need to get that. I want more damage, because things are just going to get worse. Am I wearing that old armor again? No. But now I should have that little word that says Battle Engineer. There we go. So now we're up to 29 AC. We go like bing. Now we're at 32 AC. Yeah, I mean it's just getting good. Let's look at the old card. Look at that. I always thought Reaper only worked in Reaper. It's so weird. But it seems to be doing its thing, because if I take it off, how much should I lose? I got another item. That's what we're getting all of the I don't know which item. There's so many of them. Oh, the Mythic 2. So Mythic 2. Let's take that off. That's like, this is really tricky stuff. Oh. Yeah, I mean, so many Reaper effects I got at first level, I don't want to get rid of them. Alright, so we got 0 of anything. Now I put that on. I get 6 and 9. These bracers are... Oh, I never even read the words on the bracers. Crying out loud. So I get 3 enhancement, 3 mythic, 3 Reaper. So why is it only 6? So if I go in a Reaper quest within my underwear, am I going to go up to 9? Or is this the Reaper bonus busted? We're about to find out. Please don't be a Reaper in here. I'm in my underwear. Dang it. I want to test it so bad. Hold on. All this stuff we're learning together. It's like, what? Hi, bro. We're back here to re-Reaper your quest. For the sake of science. We should have gone on a Reaper 10. Okay. So we went from 6 to 7. Why? What do the words say on there that's making the math not work? +1 Reaper bonus to saving throws, +3. Oh, it's the magical resistance rating. Stupid me. Words actually have meaning still. Okay, that's where the confusion has been coming in. And then this mythic bonus on this doesn't add more mythic to it. And yet it does. So maybe it's just the fact that it's full plate that it adds some hidden things. Are there words here that I've been missing this whole time too? Well, I think there are. There's probably enhancements that in my tree that are doing this for me, which are really throwing me off. Okay. I'm going to stop being a ding-dong here and leave this quest. Seems like Reaper stuff is working after all. In Reaper mode. I'm going to go park in the tavern here and have a real stiff drink after the embarrassment I've put myself through. I'll just forget all of it. I'm just kidding. Don't use liquor to forget things. Yeah. This time it's real. I'm going. Bye. Thank you all for subscribing. If you have anything to say it in the comments. Be nice. I don't know. I won't be mean back to you, but I mean, if you want to be mean, you can. I don't care. You're entitled to be mean. I mean, you're not entitled to be mean, but it's a free country. You can be mean if you want to. I will catch you in the next video. Enjoy, and thanks for watching.